What's going on, everybody? C4 here today, continuing talking about some of these Madden 18 launch ratings. I plan on doing, if I don't know what the order is going to be, but the most bullshit, these ratings should be much higher. These guys got Horde. But the inverse of that is the top 10 overrated players based upon their Madden 18 rating. And there's a bunch here, man. I got an absolute bunch. A lot of rookies really think they got the rookie rating scale wrong here. But yeah, we have 10 of these guys. We're going to rock and roll right through them. But before we do that, I have plenty of honorable mentions that did not make the cut. That kind of, when I saw the rating, made me raise my eyebrow a bit. We're starting with Dalvin Cook getting an 80. Very rare to see a player picked in the second round get an 80 overall. Alvin Kamara got a 76, which kind of makes me question, you know, where is this rookie running back rating scale at? It seems like it's vastly overrated. Gerald Everett, the tight end, rookie tight end for the Rams, got a 75. Jared Cook, the tight end from the Raiders, got an 85. I think that's a little too generous for Jared Cook. Sean Smith, the corner on the Raiders, got an 86. Thought he had a pretty down year last year, and that's still a generous rating. Continuing on the Raiders hate train, Obi Melifonwu will get a 75. I mean, did they really buy that much into the combine? He's still very much a project player at the safety spot. A 75 is very generous, but then on the downswing, he's going to be very good to use in Madden. Chris Hogan on the Patriots got an 83. I mean, looking at his stat line last year, I think 83 is far too generous. Looking at my Philadelphia Eagles, looking at the mirror, they gave Brandon Graham a 95. I mean, Pro Football Focus numbers aside, you know, 5-6 sacks last year, 95. Very generous. I'm not going to bitch because it's on my Eagles, but I have to admit that is pretty goddamn generous to give Brandon Graham a 95. Brent Selleck on the Eagles got an 82. Generous as well. Koamisi on the Miami Dolphins with an 82. Vontae Davis on the Colts getting an 86, coming off not a great year. Ron Parker on the Chiefs got an 85. I think that's a little generous. Forrest Lamp picked in the second round. Maybe the top guard, but he got a 79. I mean, excellent. He got the same grade as Mike Williams, for God's sakes. Think that's a little high. Keenan Allen got an 89, considering they didn't play last year, holding that kind of rating. When you look at, you know, you got T.Y. Hilton, who led the league in receiving yards last year, got an 88. Kind of, you know, really? I mean, I like Keenan Allen as much as the next guy, but that doesn't make sense. Jamal Charles getting an 84. In comparison, Jordan Howard, second in the league in rushing yards as a rookie, got an 85. So there's only 1 point gap between those guys. Sammy Watkins getting an 86. I think that's a little overrated. Deion Dawkins on the Bills, the rookie right tackle from Temple, 876. That's pretty generous. Brandon LaFell on the Bengals got an 82, and Joe Mixon on the Bengals got a 79. So I think all those ratings there, kind of, you know, head scratching, just not good enough to make the list. So without further ado, jumping into the top 10. At number 10, it's my token. I'm the Eagles, so I'm going to hate some of the ratings within the division. I'm going with Jason Pierre-Paul getting an 88. You know, I think Vernon was the much better defensive end of the two last year. I think 88 is kind of overrated for JPP. I would have given him probably 85, somewhere around that range. Still a good playmaker, but I think that they need to have a different separator between him and Olivier Vernon in the overall Madden rating, where they're equal. I think Vernon should be higher, but not higher than 88. So that means JPP has to come down. And just tying that, I think Jason Witten with a 90 and Dez Bryant with a 91. I think Dez should be probably 88 and Witten should be 86. That is my token. This number 10 pick is my token. I'm just a biased Eagle fan, and that's my outlook on that within the division. Jumping to number 9, it's O.J. Howard, who got picked just, you know, late teens in the first round, getting an 82 overall. I think, you know, O.J. Howard, very talented tight end. I think probably still could have got 79, somewhere like that. But the fact that, you know, look at Leonard Fournette, 81. Christian McCaffrey, 81. Giving an 82 all the way down at, what, 19, 18, 19, wherever they picked. I think that's vastly overrating that. But then, you know, kind of tying with his picks, I think the tight end rookie rating scale is kind of off. Adam Shaheen, who was one of the most head-scratching picks, 75. David Njoku got a 78. So I think in general, they're overvaluing the rookie tight ends in this year's game. So I kind of have a great to pick with those. Number 8 is Ty Montgomery, the running back on the Green Bay Packers, getting an 83 overall. A converted wide receiver to running back. Really much looked the part of a wide receiver playing running back last year. Sure, he looks good with the ball in his hands in open space, but you can still see, like, he just doesn't have the same tendencies that a natural running back has. And I think him getting an 83 overall, oh, hey, man, I thought he was going to be, you know, 77, 78, something like that at the high point. 83, very overrated. Number 7 is going to be Ryan Tannehill, the quarterback of the Miami Dolphins. Plenty of people are getting sick and tired of me shitting on Ryan Tannehill, but him getting an 83, when in comparison, Marcus Mariota and Jameis Winston got 80 and 81 respectively. Tannehill is not better than those two. I mean, Philip Rivers got an 84. I mean, that is a bad grade for Ryan Tannehill. Ryan Tannehill, I don't even think. I have a buddy that's a diehard Dolphins fan, and he fucking hates Ryan Tannehill and wants him out of town. Ryan Tannehill over Marcus Mariota and Jameis Winston is laughable. Number 6, shitting on the Bengals once again. Jordan Willis, who I'm pretty sure was their 3rd-round draft pick, could very well have been their 4th-round draft pick, got a 76 overall. Sure, he had a crazy combine, but a 76 overall is higher than Derek Barnett, who is regarded the 2nd best edge rusher in the draft class at 75. It's higher than Jonathan Allen, who's one of the most prolific edge rushers in Alabama's history, and is going to be really good. He got a 73. You gave Jordan Willis a 76? That is a goddamn joke. I think the Bengals got absolutely, the most benefit in these ratings for the overrated players. Most overrated roster, 100%, is the Cincinnati Bengals, with Jordan Willis starting it. At number 5, we have Cam Newton, who got an 88 overall. He was terrible last year. Cam Newton should be 83 max. I get he was MVP. I get he's a year removed from being a 95. But what have you done for me lately? That is what this league is. And an 88 for Cam Newton is absolutely laughable. Again, you bring it back. Mariota was much better than him last year. Jameis Winston, much better than him last year. Statistically speaking, Philip Rivers, much better than him last year. 84, 81, 80. Cam Newton gets an 88. That is ridiculous. Unless there's some hidden swag rating for Cam Newton, like we don't know about, that gives you that overall bump. 88 is far too high for Cam Newton. Jumping to number 4 is kind of like where we talked about O.J. Howard in the rookie tight end scale. We're going to be looking at the wide receivers. Taywan Taylor, 3rd-round draft pick. I believe he's 3rd round from Kentucky, Western Kentucky. He got a 77 overall. Corey Davis, top wide receiver in the class, 79. Mike Williams, debated 2nd top wide receiver in the game, or in the rookie draft class, sorry, 79. John Ross, 3rd wide receiver, 77. Taywan Taylor got a 77 as well. Titan fans, I mean, even you Titan fans might be a little upset because we got Corey Davis and this guy, and there's only a 2-point grade. I'm happy, but also you're kind of robbing Corey Davis there a little bit. And then 2 other rookie wide receivers, Amara Darboh, who had a good combine, was at Michigan. I mean, didn't have a great quarterback. He got a 74 on the Seahawks. I think that's generous. And then Carlos Henderson on the Denver Broncos from Louisiana Tech. I kind of actually get Taywan Taylor and Henderson mixed up. He got a 76. So you're telling me that Henderson's only 1 point below John Ross, even though I think John Ross is slightly, just because of the 40 times, slightly overrated. I'm still pulling for him. Very exciting to watch at Washington. There's more than a 1-point gap between Carlos Henderson and John Ross. Going to number 3, bringing it back to the Bengals, Giovanni Bernard with an 86 overall. I get that he's one of the better receiving backs in the league. I don't think he's that much farther ahead of Darren Sproles to bring it back to the Eagles. Sproles got an 83. With Bernard getting 86, that's 1 point higher than Jordan Howard, who was 2nd in the league in rushing yards with an 85. There's plenty of other, like 86 is like tied with or 1 point away from Jai, Melvin Ingram. It makes 0 sense for Giovanni Bernard to have an 86. I thought it was a goddamn typo when I was looking at it. So very overrated roster here for the Cincinnati Bengals. Go number 2. Bringing it back to the rookie rating scale once again. It's going to be Patrick Mahomes, who got a 76 overall. The talent is there, but he was classified as like a 3rd-round draft pick, maybe in the 2nd round. You're still giving him a 76. His player card is going to be absolutely overpowered, like 97 throw power, 80-some speed. But still, 76 overall is far too high for Mahomes. He should have got 71, 72, something. Maybe similar to what Paxton Lynch got last year at best. A 76, you could start and win with a 76. Same goes for Mitchell Trubisky, you got a 77. Deshaun Kaiser got a 75. Like, just based off, if you're going to give Trubisky a 77, which is too high, but he's the number 1 quarterback, number 2. Where does Kaiser in the 2nd round, who had very bad combine, did not test well, did not look good at all in college last year, where does he get a 75? Only 2 points off, and only 1 point behind Deshaun Watson. Makes no sense. Kaiser may be more bad than Mahomes, but I like Kaiser a little bit more as a prospect. But those ratings are fucked. And then the number 1 most overrated player, I thought it was pretty easy, and that's TRE'DAVIOUS White getting a 78 overall as the number 1 corner. He was selected at the end of the 1st round. How many other corners were picked before him? Still got a 78 overall. I don't think he's a bad player. Looked pretty good at LSU, but the fact that Marshawn Lattimore and Sidney Jones, who were 1A and 1B pretty much through the entire process coming out of college as the top 2 corners, when they get a 76 and a 74 overall respectively, and then Trey White, who's pretty much consensus, number anywhere from 4 to like 7 for ranking corners, gets a 78. That's like look at the other rookies. Derek Barnett, 75. John Allen, 73. Malik Hooker, 76. I mean, there's plenty of rookies that have more talent than Trey White. Not saying he's a bad player, but he gave him a 78, like one of the top rookie ratings. Is ridiculous. And then it brings me back kind of in the Eagles mode, but the fact that Chidobe Awuzie got a 76 and Jordan Lewis got a 75, the Dallas Cowboys' second and third round pick at the cornerback spot, makes no, I like Awuzie. I think he's a good player. 76, the fact that he got the same rating as Marshawn Lattimore, who's the top corner in the draft class, makes 0 sense. And Lewis, that he's only 1 point off Marshawn Lattimore. All the rookie rating scales were fucked this year, man. Absolutely. Pardon my French. Don't want to swear. Don't want to upset the little kids out there. But these are fucked ratings. Those are my list. Let me know what you guys think about this list in the comment section below. If I missed anyone, or if you want to debate me on it, bring it, bro. If this is your first time stopping by, don't be afraid to hit that subscribe button, as Madden 18 season is going to be strong and well here on Beast Mode TV. So stick along for the ride. And until next time, guys, it's C4 saying peace out.